What's going on, guys? It's your boy Ghost Rider 730. And yeah, I got home, took me a shower, ate me my dinner, and I was checking out the PS5 review event. Let's talk about it. Well, I can't lie. The show was decent. It was all right. It was good. It was all right. Well, let me tell you like this, guys. I'm gonna give you my little insight on what I thought about the show, their presentation, and I'm waiting on a couple of guys. Waiting on Hebot. I'm waiting on Tuckmaster. I just wanted to get the show started because I got to go to work, and I did a lot of overtime today. Well, let's get it started. I want to start off with GTA 5 expanded and enhanced in 2021. Okay, so let me guess that they are bringing out the PS5 GTA enhanced a little more better for the PlayStation 4. I mean, from the PlayStation 4 because it's GTA 5 for the PlayStation 5 console, but they don't like backwards compatibility. Hmm. Okay. The PS5s gets the GTA Online free at launch. Okay. Is it a new GTA or is it GTA 5? I mean, yeah. Come on now. Y'all PlayStation dudes, PS4 GTA 5 get 1 million GTA cash every month until PS5 launch. So seriously, you waiting on a GTA 5 game, not the brand new one, not the new one, but an old game. It's been out for a while to play it on the PlayStation 5. Come on now. Come on with the bullshit. Come on, somebody. Let's be honest here, man. PlayStation, it's really like that. Y'all PlayStation fanboys out there, you're really gonna reach with this because this is corny right now. But anyway, also I just want to talk about Spider-Man Miles Morales. All right, is this Spider-Man? Is he a brother or is he Spanish? Morales? He's got to be mixed. But so far, it looked at alright. It was a CGI. It looked at cool. But let me see. What do y'all think about it? Y'all let me know in the comment section right now about the GTA 5 situation going on with the PlayStation and the Spider-Man Miles Morales. Because to me, CGI, it looked good. It's Spider-Man, but is it a DLC? So we going there. It's not a new Spider-Man game coming out at least. So it's a DLC or something like that. Hmm. Okay. Well, let's move right along. We got Gran Turismo 7. Now I'm gonna be honest. I was watching it with my wife, and she told me she was like, "Babe, not for nothing. I watched. I don't know if they showed the gameplay of it when the guy was driving. They was racing against other players, or he was racing against the computer, however you put it." And to be honest, my wife was like, "Babe, Gran Turismo's not even touching the, the games on Xbox." I'm like, "What you talking about, babe?" She was like, "It's no way it's messing with Forza. The other Forzas look better than what we watching right now." I'm like, "Oh, hold on, you can't say that, babe." I'm like, "This is the PlayStation 5 graphics that you watching right now. I know it's gonna look better when it's enhanced." And she was like, "Nah, babe, I don't think it's holding up against the forces that we got right now." And I said, "Wait till the new Forza come out on Xbox. It's gonna be mind blowing." So Judah Gaming, oh man, PS5 really didn't really impress me. Yeah, you're right, Judah. PS5 really didn't really impress me either. Not too much. What's going on, my brother?
I love you,
What's up?
Elio.
Yo, Heba, what's going on, bro?
Yo.
You can hear me?
It's the He Bot and Ghost Rider show.
Yeah, I sent Tuck. Hopefully Tuck got it. Well,
What's up,
but
dude? What's
yeah,
going
man.
on?
Right now, Judah Gaming
What's
said
goody?
he wasn't impressed with the PS5 console. Now, I ain't gonna lie, my
Are you,
wife brought it up too, but we'll get into that in a bit about the PS5 console, Judah Gaming. Just hang in there and bear with us. Bot, I talked about. What do you think about the GTA 5? Because I touched up on that.
what them? They're basically bringing it out again,
Yeah,
and like another remaster on top of a remaster. But what they're doing is they're trying to do it where I think if you buy the PS5, you get it the multiplayer part of the game free exclusively for buying the PS5. But they're just doing it. You know, they always do deals like that with Sony, like Rockstar. That's why I don't even suck on them because they fucking Sony dick riders. They only do that because people dick ride on Sony, so I don't care about them. That's why I don't listen to that shit. Yeah.
yeah,
Oh,
I
you
heard
hear
you.
me?
I'm there.
No, I just wasn't sure if you heard me. I'm sorry. So you
Oh,
know that shit is crazy, dude. These motherfuckers just milking that cow.
what?
It's coming to Xbox too, but it's exclusive to them. But they get it free if you buy the PS5. But that's because look, they had no game. Why they need to have something to fill in the gap. So they're gonna have a lot of third party deals. That's why those two Bethesda games they showed.
Your bot,
They're
your mic,
exclusive.
your mic. It went lower.
What's up?
Yeah,
All right. What about now?
no,
Let me know. What about
no,
now?
no. Let me see something.
Let me know. Let me know. Let me
Now,
know. Let me
now it
know.
sounds better. Now it sounds way better.
Okay, we were saying this for a while that what's gonna happen is
Hello, yo, yo, Heba, you can hear me? Yo, bot, I can't hear you at all, at all. But yo, guys, we having technical difficulties here. Well, I just want to say I'm gonna touch up on Gran Turismo until Heba come back. I can't hear him. Well, Gran Turismo, guys, it looked at I and my wife. You know, hold on, let me see if I can get an input on this, babe. The Gran Turismo. Did you like what you seen in Gran Turismo?
No,
You,
Forza's way much better. Even Forza now.
the Forzas now
Hmm.
look better. Wow, this is coming from my wife. Now, she's being honest here. And I'm gonna be honest. I wasn't too
I play
impressed.
Ratchet and Clank.
Oh, I ain't even get there yet. See, you want to jump out of nowhere? I play Ratchet and Crank. Yeah, bot man. Oh my god, memes is crazy, but yeah, Gran Turismo, Judah Gaming. Gran Turismo, sorry, was I, but Forza going to leaps and bounds beyond the Gran Turismos, and I do agree. I wasn't too impressed with it, but that's a PlayStation game, and that's their best driving game that they have. And all I gotta say is, I hope they enjoy that. I hope they enjoy that track. I mean, I hope they enjoy that game. You know, right. So me, in my honest opinion, Forza's gonna curve stomp that when it release. No, bot, I can't hear you at all, my brother. Um, if you can back out the room and back in, so we could get your input, because I just don't want to have you like you feeling left out. You feel me? Um, there you go.
you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you perfectly.
Yeah, shit. I was trying to say was that they have to figure out a way to put in fillers and do little things and deals to make that console release more
Appealing.
appealing, right?
Yeah,
Because
appealing.
they have no choice. That's why they did those two deals with those Bethesda games, the Ghostwire and the other one. You know, Bethesda never really does exclusivity deals, but they did it with them. It's like a year exclusivity, 3 months probably. They haven't really talked in particulars of probably what it's going to be. So, it's weird coming from Bethesda, obviously, but it makes sense because they're trying to get games to get attention somewhere more than other people. And there's Xbox already got a bunch of games they showed that are going to be exclusive, like Bright Memory Infinite, like The Ascend, like Scorn, and The Medium. And that's not even talking about stuff that we gonna get exclusively from in-house, like Halo Infinite, the Everwild, Battletoads, the flight simulator shit, and whatever else they got to show. You know what I mean? Like Hellblade 2, Mira. They already have a bunch of stuff on top of what they're getting. So they're gonna have to go other places to get attention to their games. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's why you see that they did that little deal with the GTA so they can attract people because they know people just follow GTA. They don't care if it's a new game. They just follow because they're like sheep. Oh, GTA fans are sheep, bro. They just follow that shit.
That's why I
They
said
don't
that was
care. You know what I
corny.
mean?
That's why I said that was corny. They don't
You know
like
what I mean?
backwards compatibility, but
But they want to repay for something,
exactly.
right? Which makes no sense. You know what I mean? The Demon Soul shit, like for example,
Oh, we ain't there
that.
yet. We
Oh, okay, okay.
yeah, I'm going down
So,
the line.
so you
All right,
was
got
talking
you.
about.
What do you think about Spider Man?
Well, that's a DLC. That's not a new game because they don't have the rights to Spider-Man. They have the rights to the Miles Morales. That's why they're making the sequel for the Spider-Verse. You see what I'm saying? To the Miles Morales movie. And the way they're going about it with the multiverse with Miles Morales' character. So that's
Just
they're probably gonna treat it like they did with Uncharted with that Lost Legacy shit with the two chicks, where they're gonna make it look like, oh, it's a brand new game, but it's smaller, so we're gonna pay only $40. When in reality, it's only like 7 hours long. It's what a
so
DLC
basically a
usually
smoke and
is.
mirrors. You're saying?
Yeah,
So,
yeah. It's just a filler because
okay.
they're working on Ratchet and Clank, so that's their big game, and they didn't show a date. So if they didn't show a date, that means the game's not ready. They're not working. They're not gonna do Ratchet and Clank and Spider Man back to back. They're gonna do them one game at a time. So they're probably waiting on trying to do a new deal, or what kind of deal they could work with a new Spider Man. So they're gonna do a DLC because they know that they could cut corners, kind of like a loophole where they can bring out
You
something
know
else new.
everybody's up on Spider Man. He
You
about
know what
so
I
you
mean?
know yeah, that's a good little. That's a good
You know what I'm
little.
saying?
Hmm.
They're trying to get people like, oh look, Spider Man. I've seen people already out there. Look, they got Spider Man 2. It's called Miles Morales. And like, dude, it's not even a full
That's not
game.
Spider Man
I
too.
already I already saw that shit.
What?
I
They
already
yo.
saw.
Oh man, they hype, bro. They hype, bot. Chuck will be joining shortly. Bot, I can't hear you. You went low again.
They're gonna do the same thing they did
Yeah, bot.
with
Now I
the
can hear you.
yeah. So they're gonna do the same thing they did with the Uncharted DLC with the Lost Legacy, which was like 7 hours long. I remember when the DLC for Gears One with Kim was like 4, maybe 5 hours, and that shit was $5. They charge you for 7 hours. They charge you $40. People don't remember though. They got selective amnesia. You know what I'm saying? Not me. I remember everything. You know what I mean? So I throw it out. I don't give a fuck. So
They got a question for Phase 114.
yeah, what up, Fang? What's up,
So
my brother right
cartoon
there?
games are good as long as they show it on a Sony console. Shaking my head. I agree. And I'm gonna tell you this. You know how everybody disrespect Microsoft and was like, Sea of Thieves is cartoony, State of Decay is cartoony, all you get is
Mhm.
cartoony games. Yo, bro. After what I've seen in this show, after what I've seen at this reveal event on the PlayStation 5, I'm gonna be honest with you. And I'm gonna keep it real. You know your boy Ghost is gonna keep it real. Hebot's gonna keep it real. Y'all coming over here, I'm sorry. You're gonna have to get this work. Because at the end of the day, this is the PlayStation 5. Y'all getting cartoony games. I'd rather play
Well,
Sea of
did
Ass,
you
Sea
did
of Thieves, whatever you want to call these shits. I'd rather play them. Because I don't want to play none of these games that I'm about to read to y'all down this list.
well,
Because
they always have their ghosts.
I'm going late. Hold on one second, my
First
brother.
of all,
I love you, but I
ghosts.
Oh
gotta say it
man.
like this. I'm going down a motherfucking list, bot. And me and you gonna break it down to these whack ass cartoony games because I ain't trying to hit this shit.
Well, first of all, remember, ghosts. They've always had kiddie style games. They just don't talk about them. People hide them. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, they got
They only like talking about the AAA realistic looking ones, right? But on
Yeah,
top of that,
yeah.
if you notice the whole show, they show the realistic shit first, and then they gradually went to the little kid shit, and then the multiplayer shit. You know what I mean?
Now your boy Tug, here go your boy Tug Master.
Mm-hmm.
Hi everybody.
What's going on, Tuck? How are you?
Man.
Hey,
Oh man. Let me tell you right now.
hold on,
What I seen today.
hold on, Tuck. We're gonna break it down like this.
Okay.
We're gonna go down the line, and right now I'm gonna ask you, what do you thought about the GTA 5?
The GTA 5.
Yeah,
You mean what they gonna be doing with the upgrade and all that stuff?
yeah.
Oh, nah.
Please. Like Microsoft's not gonna do the same damn thing, okay? Shit, man. I mean, come on, y'all. I mean, man, please. I thought they was gonna show something like GTA 6, something like that.
Exactly.
Man, please. They can get off that. Hey, I mean, they grasping for straws. They doing anything to keep their doggone system afloat, and that's it. So that's all I gotta say about that, and that's it. Are you gonna do just I don't know, man. I just don't get it. I mean,
Can't wrap your head around that one, huh?
I just can't wrap my head around that one.
To me, I'm gonna be honest. I think that was just a selling point to get their console to move.
Oh heck yeah!
Because right now, what you see is this. Yeah, I hear you low, bro.
Yeah, we hear you.
I can hear him. It was low though. But I think it was just a selling point. You understand me? To make the console a little more.
What I said.
Make
Can you hear me now?
a little more appealing.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, what I was trying to say about what Tuck mentioned was that when I saw the Rockstar logo, I was like, oh, here we go. They're gonna premiere GTA 6 on fucking PS5. Here we go again.
That would have
The
been
same
dope.
stupid shit like always. I was like, damn. Because it's just a perception, man. That's all they ever do. They always try to get that perception from the people that are casuals. Bro, you got to see on my Instagram and Twitter people that just collect figures that only played Spider-Man. Oh my God, Miles Morales do PS2 Spider-Man 2 game. Oh my God, you know what I mean? Like they have that casual market so controlled, right? They have that market so controlled, and those people so controlled that anything they show them to give them, they believe that BS. They believe anything. You know what I mean? It's sad, but it's true.
Yeah.
And they know it. That's why they do those things. Bro, you know how quick people are like, oh my God, GTA 6. Oh my God, exclusive to PS5. That's exactly what they would have done if it would have been GTA 6. Trust me. So, it don't surprise me. It does not surprise me. It's just funny that it was another remaster of a remaster. That's kind of funny.
And they do
nobody gonna say shit. That's why they threw it in there first, because they wanted to show all the other shit so people forget about it. They threw that shit in first, so people were like, "Oh no, forget it. We don't gotta talk about it because they showed all this other stuff." You know what I mean? That man is heartbroken right there.
You know what? And you know one thing, and this one thing I don't get about either. I mean, they're going to turn around and talk about GTA 5. Hell, people are already playing GTA 5.
That's what I'm saying. They're not even doing it with a. They're not even doing it with a. Like a smart delivery, feature. No, you got to buy the game again.
And they're using you get 1 million GTA cash every month until PS5 launch. So that's to get more people playing it and more people wanting to get GTA 5 and more people coming to the PlayStation 5. You understand?
Yes, that's what they want to do.
It's a little strategy right here because I don't think they was ready to compete with that monster. I don't think they got that. I don't think they got it this time around, man. That SSD, I don't think it's gonna work, and that's just my honest opinion.
Well, the console don't look like you have a way to do an expandable memory if you look at it.
What do you guys think about what do you guys think about the Gran Turismo 7?
Oh,
let's go.
Okay, can I have the floor first on this crap right quick?
Go ahead. You got it. The floor is yours, my brother.
Okay.
Hold on. Shout outs to Mr. 100. 100 is doing his own thing. That's why I ain't sent it to him because I don't want to interrupt his show. Because right now,
was it?
yeah, 100 was on live, so I'm not gonna cut him off. He's doing his thing. You know what I mean?
He's doing this thing live right now.
Yeah.
Hey, let me call my sister. I'm gonna put my thing on mute, but I'm gonna listen to y'all what y'all gotta say about the GTA, about the Gran Turismo.
Yeah, don't worry. Do your thing, Chuck. And me and He-Bot got it from here. Yo, Bot.
Yeah.
All right, Kim, your sis was like basically a short words. She wasn't feeling GTA. It looked good, GTA 7, but she's saying it ain't holding up to the games we got on Forzas that we got already on the Xbox Series X right now. She wasn't impressed. So I want your honest opinion. I think, to be honest, I feel like the game looked good. It looked cool, like old Gran Turismo games. Like, woo, I like the sound. I was liking what I seen, but my wife wasn't feeling it. And I ain't gonna lie, I kind of wasn't feeling it. This is not because I like Xbox more than PlayStation. I'm just being honest. What do you think? You like car games, baby. So, Bot, what do you think?
Which part?
Gran Turismo. Kim was just.
Oh, Gran Turismo looked terrible. Oh my god, it should look horrible. Horrible, especially when they showed the gameplay when you're actually playing the game. Well, only thing that looks nice is like always when they do like the intro, they show the car, people walking, but that's just the CGI shit they do for every Gran Turismo. But when they showed the gameplay, I was like, that should look corny. I was like, oh my god, this shit don't even look better than what we got now with Forza 7.
You know they're gonna say we damage controlling that.
No, that shit.
I'm ready for this.
Yo, my nigga, you can put it. If I had it, God, I would record side by side vid of the video they put up and the video playing on the Series X, and you see the difference. I mean, Xbox One X right now, and you see that shit. That shit look garbage. Ugh. They didn't even show the back part, like the third person perspective. You know what I'm saying? Hello?
Yeah, I'm here.
No, just let me know because I'm scared now that the fucking mic be cutting off and
Don't
shit.
worry, the PlayStation dude's trying to get you. Nah.
Nah.
But I'm being honest. I'm being honest.
Nah, Gran Turismo was terrible. And it didn't have a release date. So more than likely it's because it's in early stages, right?
Yeah,
but it still don't have no release date. So once again, that's the second title that they showed, right? Three titles already. And the three titles, they're all old existing titles or old IPs that they're just capitalizing, like we said they were gonna do.
Okay,
but you know the slogan, Bot, greatness awaits.
Yeah, greatness always awaits when PlayStation launches a console. When PlayStation launches a console, be ready to wait for 3.5 years before you start getting the bangers. Because that's what they do.
Right now,
that's what they do all the time.
On Twitter, he was all for the bangers. I know he's sick right now.
Yeah.
SSDs and all that. You already know.
That SSD was working. That SSD was working real good in that fucking goddamn Gran Turismo.
Oh,
that shit was fire. That shit was fire.
Dude,
it really was.
I'm putting my insight to that game. But my insight on that game was like, okay, we've seen it before. If we're not impressed. I wasn't impressed with that game at all. Because when Forza come out, it's not going to nearly look as good as Forza.
Well, they should have just left it where they showed the trailer part and that's it. Because I think showing the gameplay part really didn't give much to look forward to. But again, I'm pretty sure it's in
early stages, Bob. Early development.
Early stages of what?
Yeah. No, early stages of the game.
Yeah, early development and stuff like that.
Yeah. But like you said, here we go again. No release date for none of them.
There was CGI too, but they showed a little bit of gameplay in there, and it was all right. It wasn't what it was supposed to be, like, to me, in my opinion, not that mind-blowing that you get out of Forza.
And the way I've seen that Duggle game, like that Duggle game go on the PS4.
It looked like a PS4 game, no lie.
Like a PS4 game to me.
Okay, moving on, guys. What did y'all think about that Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart?
Well, Ratchet and Clank.
What, babe?
always looks
Oh
nice.
shit!
The
Your
Ratchet and
sis
Clank,
says she wants it. Oh,
the all the Ratchet and Clanks look nice, but if you look at the Ratchet and Clank, it had the same exact feel and look. The thing is that it had more of was like details, a lot of more things going on. That I liked. It was cool. And then when he throws himself down and he goes through the portals, I like that. That's a cool new feature that they put in the game. But again, when you look at the game aesthetically, the way it looks like all the other ones. You understand what I'm
Right?
saying?
Yeah, it does. Yeah,
I
it
just
does.
like when he was falling through the portals, and
But see,
my wife enjoyed it. Right, right, right.
this one thing I don't get about about people in this game. They gonna go and talk about that with that SSID drive. Oh, look what the SSID drive did to the game and everything. Let it go snap to the portals and all that stuff. I'm saying, God,
Well,
they
that's yeah, that's kind of like what they're doing in Medium in the game Medium
yeah,
when she transitions from her reality in real life to like the alternate world. That's the
right,
exact thing. That's the same that type of. It's the same type of idea. You know what I'm saying?
right. But
But
they,
yeah, go ahead.
yeah, but they acting like that's that's part of the SSID drive. I'm like, that's part of the game.
Right.
I'm gonna let you have that one, Heba, because I don't got nothing to say about that either. I mean that
Which part?
all of it. Yeah,
Oh shit!
I'm gonna let you have all of that. Because I mean, Ratchet and Clank, man, it's just blah 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 blah.
What?
Same thing.
I ain't gonna lie. This Ratchet and Clank looked good. My wife liked it, and it looked all right. When you
But
fly
like
through
I
the
said,
portals and certain little things, I like that. When you go into different dimensions and stuff, that was cool. That was
right,
something
but
nice.
don't put that
I'm
on
gonna give them
the.
props on that one. PlayStation got a good one there. We just
Well, I
said
Which
don't.
one? Well,
I think it's wrong.
the Ratchet and Clanks are always good, but they're the same thing.
yeah,
But
but
it's the same blah
it
blah
was a
blah.
good game. No, it was a good game. It looks really good.
Yeah, it
Like I
does.
gotta give it to him. It looks way better than other Ratchet and Clanks. And I like the female character at the end when she lands. My wife liked that, and she was like, "Yo, babe, it looks cool." So she's
Right,
gonna,
but
yeah. Mm.
I mean, but like I
It
said, it
looks like
looks
the
good.
Ratchet
I
and
mean,
Clank from
it's still the same
It
feel.
looks like the Ratchet and Clank. Hello, can you hear me or no?
We can
Yeah,
hear
we
you.
hear you now.
It looks like the same Ratchet and Clank on PS4, but with more detail and animations and characters, which
Right.
is cool. But what I'm saying, it doesn't that new feature of porting over. That's a cool feature, but aesthetically, it looks the same. It doesn't really look like um, a humongous leap, especially when you played, because remember that's a level based game. It's not open world. It's like the one on PS4. It doesn't, it's not like it doesn't look like it was trying to do something different. You know what I'm trying to say? Other than the portable porting thing.
I think right now, since we was talking about the other games, I think they got kind of a good game right now. Like the other ones was trash. Like we can't lie. Like the other ones was alright. But I will give them, for me, in my opinion, I think they got a good game right there. That's cool. That's just my opinion. Everybody got opinion on the show. So my opinion is
Yeah, no, it's a good game, but it's another. Get what?
we lost
Like
Spot a
we
little bit.
can't
I mean, like you said, it's a good game.
It's just
But
my
it's the same blah blah blah.
But
Look, what I'm trying to
I
say
think
is
I know what
we
game
can't.
you like. And it's coming up.
You heard Ghost. What I'm trying to say is we can't give them credit for an old IP that they've done multiple times. The same way they try to say that Microsoft milks IPs when they don't really milk them. That's like game number 15 for Ratchet and Clank. You understand what I'm trying to say? It
Yeah.
looks dope, but it's the fifth. If the 15th game,
It's the fifth installment of the game.
The 15th installment, Josh.
15th installment of the game. We can't give it. I'm not gonna give it credit. I mean, it's just like these people talking about Halo. We haven't had
Can't
Halo
hear
in
you
5 years.
too much because you went low again. But Tuck's talking, so
it's fucking pissing me off. God damn it! Hello,
now we can hear you. Now we
Yeah,
can
we
hear you.
got you, man.
hello.
Now we can hear you.
Yes, like you can. For example, it looks good, yes, but it's supposed to because it's a brand new hardware. It's brand new console, but it's not a new IP. It's another game you mentioned. The fourth game is game number 4, and it's a game that already existed in their portfolio. Remember what you were saying? I want to see what they're gonna have to offer new. Remember you said that the other
Yeah.
day? I want to hear no more about the same shit. Another game that's old. That's what I'm trying to say.
All right, but we're gonna move
Go
on.
ahead.
So, Project Athia, whatever. I think you like this
Project Athia.
one. Athia.
Project Athia.
Ooh, I
Mhm.
ain't gonna lie, my
That
bro.
look hot.
Yeah.
That look
That
hot,
was
but that's a Square. But that's Square Enix doing a fucking exclusive with them because they're Japanese.
Oh shit! Damn, we lost him again. But I swear, we can't hear you. And I know you about to
he'll
get it
be
in.
back. He'll be back.
Yeah.
But I tell you now, man, that game is hot though.
The game? Yeah, go ahead, Tuck. Give your shine until Bot's voice comes.
That game looked
It's
real
an
good.
There he goes. There he goes. He's back.
Go, he bought.
Go ahead, he bot. Wait.
What I was trying to say
There you
is it looks awesome. It's my type of game. It's my type of game because it's like a hack and slash action game and it's fast paced. It's linear and it has a story. But what I'm trying to say is it's Square Enix doing what Square Enix always fucking does. They do exclusive deals with Sony every console generation and they screw over Microsoft because they are a Japanese company. The Japanese companies stick with Japanese. Once again, they prove that they're nationalistic.
Dang. See, it cut off.
Yeah,
Ah.
but I understand what he's
Nah,
saying. You know,
I understand where he's coming from, but what
Yeah.
he just said now, he was probably going to make a point to it, but he just cut right off.
Yeah. Hello?
Yeah.
We hear you.
Now?
No, now
Yeah.
I can hear you.
Okay, so what I'm trying to say is Square Enix just once again proved that they do what they do every console generation with PS4 or with PlayStation consoles. They give them something exclusive and shill over, basically screw over Xbox because they're Japs and Japanese companies stick with their own kind. They're nationalistic. Proof once again that they're just being nationalistic. They did it with the Final exclusivity with Final Fantasy. Square Enix is not going to change because they're Japanese.
Mm.
Okay, so it's unfortunate because they're making a dope game that's very heavy on Japanese aesthetics and style, but they're going to keep it on the PS5 again because the PS5 really has no games right now. So they got to have some things like us. We're going to get Scorn, we're going to get Medium, we're going to get Ascend, we're getting Bright Memory Infinite. All those are exclusive to Xbox. They're not coming to PS5. They're only going to PC. So they got to play the same role. The difference is Xbox is going to get first party IPs as well day one. You understand?
Yo,
Unlike
Bot, check the comment section. Somebody left something for you in the comment section. I'm not going to, my fault. I kind of clicked it all quick. You want to answer him back.
I can't see it, remember?
Oh my God. You know what? Star 8 Duval, like, chill out, my bro. That's my bro. So,
Go ahead. What do you say? Go ahead. Tell me.
nah,
You
bro.
can say-
I want to freak that shit. Yo, but keep doing it, bro. Yeah, we ain't gonna, all that hating stuff. It is what it is. My boy's just speaking his mind, and that's how he is. He's just speaking. He's speaking. It's cool, and it's all good. Right now, we got a little technical difficulties, but it ain't nothing. Do your thing, Hebot.
So it looks awesome, and I would definitely want to play it, pick it up because I like it. But it's fucked up that Square Enix keeps doing these deals with PlayStation and their console. They do it every fucking time. It never fucking fails. You don't see Rockstar that they're American, or Activision that they're American, or CG Project Red that they're American. You don't, or British and European. You don't see them doing deals with Microsoft where Cyberpunk is only on Xbox. You see what I'm trying to say? You don't see them doing deals like Metro Last Light or Metro, whatever Metro game comes out, is only on Xbox.
Yeah.
You get what I'm trying to say? But yeah, Square Enix, here they come every fucking.
Yeah, they do it every year. They do it every time
Yep.
when consoles come out.
We
So,
lost you, Bot. We lost you again. Yeah, but what Bot is trying to say is kind of true. It is true. Like, you don't see the Americans and British people like that and doing deals like that. And
No.
Square Enix is the one that does that. But hey,
no.
it is what it is, man. We got Rainstar showing up. 5.8 PlayStation exclusive games are better than Xbox exclusive games. Rainstar, thanks for having you back. And I don't agree with you right now because did you watch this show Are you really
They don't.
serious? Oh, I forgot. Randy
How
Barr
they
is not even
better?
at
I would
PlayStation.
love to know how they better.
He's a
I would love to
Nintendo
know how
guy.
they better. You got this. You got. I would love to know how they better if they all the same old shit. Xbox got diversity and new shit that they brought out. They don't. The
Yeah,
only thing they brought out was Death Stranding. That was Death Stranding because Kojima, being the Japanese nationalist that he is.
We
and
Same
that
thing.
and that,
there it
and
goes.
that game didn't do nothing.
We lost Pot again, bro. His mic. But
And
yo,
that didn't do a damn thing.
Moose put up. It's business at the end of the day, though. Well, you're right. It's business, but what we trying to say is, a lot of people need to come to grips and keep it real that it's not fair.
I
Like,
need another mic.
yeah,
It keeps
definitely. But don't worry,
cutting off.
don't worry. If you can
First
get,
of all, yeah, it's business at the end of the
uh
day, but nobody thinks that it's business at the end of the day, right?
hmm
You hear me? But it's
Yeah,
never business at the end of the day when it comes to Xbox. When Xbox does shit like that, the first thing people do is, oh, how dare they? They're trying to alienate the PlayStation community. They did it with Tomb Raider. They did it with Titanfall. They did it with fucking other games like Dead Rising 4, right? When they paid for those games to be funded and be created. In other words, they say,
on their system.
yeah,
So
yeah.
I mean, you know, and this thing they talk about with
What time is it? All right, I
with
got it.
Titanfall, hell, shit,
Yeah.
they went to Sony first.
Tuck, give your on that game right there, Project. What we just talking about right now. What you think about the game? 'Cause we got to move on with the topic.
Which one?
Project, the one we talking about. Athia.
Oh, that Athia, man, like this. That game looks good. I actually looked at that game and said, darn, that game actually looks good. But
Yeah,
then again, here I'm saying this again. It looks like a game that can be on
can
the
you guys hear
PS4.
me?
yeah, we can hear you.
Do I
You hear what I'm
sound
saying?
better or
You
like I'm
sound
not
better.
cutting off?
You hear what I'm
Well,
saying?
not
Like
cutting
a
off.
game that can be on the PS4. It looks good.
It looks good,
Mhm.
right? I liked it, man. That game right there,
Yeah, I
definitely
like it too.
interest. But this is the thing. From what I've seen now, it got me on my. I needed to see something to get me excited to buy, and I will let everybody know at the end of the show. Am I going to get a PlayStation 5? Now, this is one of the
Mhm.
games I've seen. If I was to get a PlayStation 5, it would be for that game. That game,
Yes,
maybe other
yes,
games. You understand me? I'm gonna
yes,
keep it
yeah,
real,
yeah,
but that'll be at the end of
yeah.
the show. But he bought. I don't know. We got a game called Stray. What y'all think about the game called Stray?
Well,
You
it's
remember
a
that
kid
cat?
looking game.
Oh hell
Mhm.
no. Dude, no, we ain't.
They talk about Sea of Z's. They talked about.
Yeah, that game
Oh my
about
God.
cats.
They
And
talked
then we talk
about
about
NES
damn, and then we talk
again.
about cats.
They talked about State of Decay, and they playing with cats over there. Like, what's going on here? What's really going
Man,
on here? That's the PlayStation 5. That's the power of the PlayStation 5, y'all. But you play with
Nah, it's not
cats.
even.
What's going on, man?
It's never been about power. It's always been about what type of games they get.
I
what?
You know
know,
what I'm saying?
dude.
And that fucking game right there is gonna be amazing.
What?
That's a banger
Wait,
right there. That's day one.
that's their banger, bro. Yo, it's like that. Meow. That time of
Day
day.
one. Day
Play
one.
straight. Day one. Day one for y'all. Play that straight, man. I hope it got
Yeah,
a
day
little
one.
box for y'all.
Day
Hey,
one.
but,
That shit is
but
ass. Shit's
hey, but getting back to that last game that you was talking about,
Project
if you want
Athia.
to play that game,
Athia.
that game looked like it could be on the PS4 too.
But see, look, if you notice, they were playing around with words too, because they said it's being built exclusively for the PS5, right?
Right.
Which means they could be building it on PS5, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it won't go to Xbox because it didn't say exclusive only for the PS5 console. They're building it with the PS5 tech. You see what I'm trying to say? Because they also said it was coming to PC. So I mean, it wouldn't be surprising if maybe a year later it might come to Xbox. But even if it doesn't, as an exclusive, that would be one of those games that, yeah, I'll get a PS5 to play that game. But it has no date. Again, that shit is like a 2021 game, 2022 game. You get what I'm saying?
yeah, you know Sony's
You know what I
known
mean?
for that. They known for that greatness of
The
weight.
console
They'll make
comes
you
out
give that.
this November. What are we playing this November? You see what I'm saying? Because that was the whole point. Xbox got no games. Okay, so what fucking games you guys got?
I
On
guess
PS5?
PlayStation got no games because they seeing
What
games. I mean,
exactly?
I don't even
What games they're gonna have on PS5 to
They
buy
got-
day one. Let me know what game they're gonna have to buy day one.
Yo.
Why are you gonna go out and buy a $600 console? Because supposedly the rumor is the one with the disc is 600 with a 2 terabyte, and the one that's discless that they just showed, all digital, is going to be 400. Okay.
That's rumored, right?
Yeah, they came out on a listing in Amazon, I think in Australia or in the UK, something like
They
that.
still ain't
Again,
got the price,
that's
though.
a rumor.
Notice that, yeah. They
Yeah,
didn't give
but
us the
still.
price. I think they still want to see Microsoft's price.
Oh yeah, you see they threw that little connect. Now they got a connect. Nobody's saying
Oh,
that.
not.
Nobody said that about that.
We're going to get into that.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, we got the list going down. We got, all right. What do you think about the controller, the 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray, ray tracing, ultra high speed SSD? The controller have haptic feedback.
Yeah, we had that all this generation.
USB port, motion sensors, built-in microphone.
They went back to motion sensors like PS3. So that means they have no rumble.
3D audios, bro. Didn't we have that this generation, kind of?
Yeah, haptic feedback. So that's all. And what about the 3D? What about the 3D audio? They said nothing about 4K Dolby Surround Atmos sound. They said 3D audio, old ass technology. Oh yeah, that Tempest shit.
Crazy.
I got you. That Tempest shit that's been around since like Kane and Lynch 2. I got you.
Cyberwolf, what up, my bro? What it do?
What's going on?
Yeah, but definitely, man. He-Bot just killed it right now with the controller. And I'm gonna tell you like this: we had a couple of those features on our console that we was playing with, and we enjoyed. And y'all didn't really like the Xbox to enjoy those features on a console that been out last generation. Let's be honest here. I mean, this generation, we going into next generation. So basically, you're gonna enjoy stuff that we've been had, at the end of the day. And that's sad that y'all didn't get the, how you say, appreciate something that was offered on the opposite console, because a lot of your PlayStation guys don't really buy Xbox. Y'all don't really got the console. You talk a good one. Because a lot of y'all, I got PC.
Yeah.
We have PlayStation, and we all know your triggers back there. They kind of weaker and they break fast. We know your grips peel on the PlayStation 4 because we got them.
Yeah.
At the end of the day. But Tuck, what do you think about that controller? Because I ain't gonna lie, it does look like they try to make
it looks like a boomerang.
It look like a boomerang. You know what? I'm gonna go there. It kind of look like, you ever play Pac-Man with the enemies when they roll around? You gotta eat them.
Yeah,
it kind of looks similar to that.
Like the ghost.
Like the ghost.
I tell you right now, my boys at work, they looked at it when it first came out, and they said, "Hell, this looks just like the Xbox controller." They took a lot of the Xbox. They took a lot of the Xbox.
It's an amalgamation of like some Xbox stuff with the PS4 stuff.
So, but they just said that ain't nothing really different. I mean,
to be honest, the controller none of it bothers me. Even though the console looks like a fucking goddamn modem and a radiator and a fucking air purifier. That's what it looked like. But I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit about the console. The only reason I'm gonna talk shit about the console is the same way they talk shit about the Xbox Series X looking like a refrigerator. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm talking shit. Because their shit is way uglier than the Xbox One or Series X. The same way they said the Xbox original, the Xbox One, was a fucking VCR. When the PS4 looked like a giant cockroach, a PS3 rather. Like, I don't care about what a console looks like. I never have. I just care about what it could do and the games that's on it. But since you motherfuckers like memeing, I'm gonna have a meme fest now. I already got like 20 memes, and I'm gonna keep memes.
That's right.
That way.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm gonna do them that way. You seen that? I said for the Pope. You saw the one I put up with for the Pope? Did you see it?
Yeah, I seen it.
The meme for the Pope.
Yeah.
And they had the hat, the Pope on top. You can look at the console. It was funny as fuck.
I seen the one with the duck, the Pope, like a router cell.
It's a new beak in town.
Yo, it's just hilarious, man. That I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna get into that in a bit, like with the consoles. We'll get into how the console look, because I just wanted to talk about the controller. But what you think about the Returnal?
No, you
Returnal?
talking about? I know what you're talking. Retractual or retractual. That
Yeah.
game is dope. But if you notice, there's two things about that game. One, that's from the motherfuckers that did a bunch of other games for them exclusives that were smaller titles that they didn't buy and they didn't support. Those are the dudes that did Matterfall, that did I think it was Nation of the Dead, or I forget the name of the title. It's like smaller titles that they did, right? On that were dope. They were actually dope titles. And now they were doing their first AAA title for the first time. And now people want to pay attention because it looks AAA, right? It's a big title. It reminds me of like it was like a mixture of Dead Space with like what you call it, with like Lifeless Planet in space. But if you notice, it's another chick. It's trying to do the same thing like Medium. It's trying to be a horror game because Microsoft have a couple of horror games. So it's trying to be like a horror game. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
you
I
know what I
definitely
mean?
was trying to
But
say.
but now people are paying attention to it. That game caught my attention. Those are the two games that I would get a PS5 for right now. This
Well, you
moment
know,
for
he
Reach
right.
Returnal and for Project Athia or Ethia or
Now
Ethia, whatever.
are you talking about that one with the chick in the space outfit?
Yeah, she's like an astronaut, and then she goes into that planet.
It
Mm-hmm.
was it
It's like a
was all
horror
right.
game.
I'm gonna be
Yeah.
honest.
But now, come to find out, they
Right.
said that game is coming to both systems.
No, that's the other one. You talking about Pragmatic? That's the one from Capcom, where the guy had the suit like Dead Space with the little girl. Yeah, Pragmatic is that's from
Okay.
Capcom. The one we're talking about is from a company that is a developer that's always worked with them. They don't own the developer, but they've only done games for them. They did a game called Matterfalls, Dead Nation, and some other stuff on PS4 only there. And so
Okay.
this is their first AAA. I like that game, but again, it said 2022 release. So another game, you gotta wait two years just to see it. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know what I mean? But it looks good though. That I like. Right there. After that, everything else for me was just a
My
joke.
honest opinion, the game was.
You didn't
It
like it too
was
much?
it was alright. You know, it's too much color shooting. Pew, 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 pew. There's too much one. You know, this is supposed to be next generation. You know, I want to
Mm-hmm.
see something dope. You know, PlayStation. I don't know, man. It looked like a PlayStation 4 game. Like it
Right.
wasn't
Well,
something
it
that
wasn't.
blew my mind. Like,
It didn't
don't
look
get
like it was doing something new. I
don't
get
get
what
me
you're
wrong.
saying.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. The game did look okay and it looked good. It looked all right. The only thing is, I understand where she's dying or she's coming back and then
Yeah.
dying and
Explain.
then she's coming back.
Mm-hmm.
And they had another game that's coming up down the lineup, the same thing. Like, what's up with this? Like, but I understand where they're showing like a demons or monsters coming back. Like in that planet, is like every time she dies, it like takes over her body. So the game kind of looked interesting, but I just didn't like too much the way the graphics was. Too much on it. Like
Right. You still have to see more, probably.
I
That's
gotta
all.
probably see more. But I ain't gonna lie, I will be. I'm kind of gotta agree with you, but I probably will take a chance and buy that game. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
That's I gotta.
Because
You
it's
got
new. It's a new
right,
IP.
right. You're right.
It's a
I'm gonna
new
go with
IP.
that. It's new IP. So I'm
And plus it looks at the very least, it looks interesting. You get what I'm trying to say? The
all right. So
concept.
we gonna keep it like this, but from here
Mhm.
on out, is it a buy? Is it a buy or pass?
Honest opinion? Honest opinion?
Honest opinion.
I buy. It's a buy for me.
It's a
I would
buy
buy it.
for you. All
Yeah, I
right.
would buy it. I would
For
definitely
me,
buy
it's a
it. Without
buy.
a second.
It's a buy
Same
for
thing.
me.
I would buy
Buy for
Project Athia too. Ethia, I would buy day one without question.
Project Athia. Yeah. That's what I said.
Day
That's a
one
buy too.
without no
That's day one.
question.
You're right. Let's do it like that when these games come up.
Mhm.
All right. All right. So all right. What you think about Sackboy?
I knew you were gonna go there. Dude, it's another old IP, Little Big Planet. They're trying to do a side scroller. This time they're trying to do it as a, you
Where's
know,
his
as a
bangs?
3D platformer. It looks like Knack with Sackboy. That's what it actually looks like to me. Like Knack.
Hey, I went on and said it looked like Super Lucky Tail.
Yeah, it looks like Super Lucky Tales too. It does. It does. You're right. I can't say no to you, Tuck. You're right. And the best part is by Sumo Digital, and the guys who did Crackdown 3. So they want to make fun of Crackdown 3 when Crackdown 3 was the shit because it had cell shaded graphics with realistic graphics combined, but it was an action, over the top RoboCop style game where you were almost a half human, half robot. But now they got Sackboy, so now it's gonna be fire because it's the character from Little Big Planet. You see what I'm saying? So the hypocrisy runs deep. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I'm waiting to hear what the media got to say about certain games.
Oh man, you gotta see it, bro.
Games, man, I gotta see this. Like
you should see Angry Joe, my nigga. That nigga, what the? That nigga such a fraud, man. I can't. I can't.
It's not only that, but like Sackboy, like come on, who really?
And that's day one. Really that's day one. You know that, right? That's coming out this 2020. Yeah, 2020. Day one.
Now, like
Sackboy.
Like, oh, bro.
Spider-Man DLC, and the other one that you're probably gonna bring up soon, which is kind of it's like a.
Oh no!
It's not even a game. The Astrobot shit. It's like that.
Oh no! I got you right now. We about to run into this next one. Could y'all believe? I ain't gonna lie. They did laugh at the Crackdown and all that, how the cartoony graphics and everything. But then I know y'all ain't excited for your PlayStation fanboys out there. For Destruction All Stars, like what? What's up now? Like
fire. No, Bleeding Edge is corny. Bleeding Edge is corny, but Destruction All Stars is the truth.
Sea of Thieves is corny. State of Decay is corny. But Destruction All Stars is fire. Like
yeah, you know that.
That's not a day one for me.
Nah, that's day one. That's day one. You
that's day one. Yo, I'm telling you, if y'all PS5 dudes are blowing
it's like Rocket League. It's like Rocket League meets Bleeding Edge. They won.
That is crazy. That shit. I'm gonna keep it real. That shit was ass.
Ass.
Your PlayStation dudes had that ass. Yo, let's move on. That Destruction All Stars was corny. I'd rather play Crackdown, bruh.
I wonder how much that's gonna be. I wonder if that's a $60 joint along
and I don't even play Crackdown. I'd rather
Sackboy or if it's $40. What you think, Ghost? What do you think, Ghost?
All I gotta say, it better not be no $60. If it is, it better not be more than
Knack was $60 though. Tuck, Knack was $60. Keep it real. Knack was $60, my dude. You gotta keep it real. So I wouldn't be surprised Sackboy and that is both 60 day one.
No, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't be surprised either. I wouldn't be surprised either.
Mystic 7 came out of nowhere and said, Sackboy 7.
That shit look fire.
Yo, that shit is lit. Yo, 100, I got you right now. We about to bring you in the room, bro.
Hey, 100 says send the link, man.
Yeah, that's what he's doing. Like, don't get me wrong. I would play something like Sackboy because it's a platformer now. It's not just
But you know what?
3D, but it's not like that's not a system seller, day one. You know what I mean?
No, but he bought. I'm telling you now, my one friend, he got mad he got mad today because what's that game that the one that plays with your mind on the Xbox that we got on the Game Pass?
Which one? That plays with your mind. What is it, like a cartoony style?
No,
or it's a more serious game.
I think it's Hellblade.
Okay, Hellblade. Yes.
Hellblade is like godly compared to that game.
He's gonna turn around and get mad.
Wait, hold on, bro.
He's gonna turn and get mad because Hellblade is not coming to the PS4. It's coming to the PS5.
Yo,
you want to know why?
Mr. Bug Snacks. We're gonna get to that.
I just got doing my own shit. I didn't know y'all were doing it. You would have told me I was doing it. I would save my. I would save me for busting my load earlier. I didn't tell me I was doing nothing. I would have saved it. I would have saved it. Man, fuck that dog shit ass motherfucker.
Let's talk finish. You were saying something. What were you saying?
And I told
that shit was I'm gonna put this. Let me close my door. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to appall my, you know what I'm saying, the audience. I'm gonna put this way. They went on me. I've been streaming for the last 2 days. They went on me talking about, oh, Xbox is dead. Xbox dead on what? You show nothing but fucking cartoon games. From your studios, and then everything else was third. There was third parties.
Yeah, a lot of it was third party. Yeah.
I had to go in, but I didn't know y'all was going. I would have waited before I would have went in. Know what I'm saying?
You can still go, boy. You just had to on your channel. You just
wait,
spit, you know.
Chuck was
no, already. Oh, I spent. No, man, I went an hour. I went almost an hour. What's called it, messing with them bastards, and they came in. You know what I'm saying? I gave them free. I told them, you ain't no Patreon. You ain't got to subscribe. You ain't got to do none of this. This shit is free today.
free life, free
FREE. You ain't got it. I don't want you. I don't. You just listen.
Man, I tell you, a lot of those games I watched today was
hey.
No, thing about it is you got the strawberry. As soon as I started, people was like, talk about the strawberry. I was trying to hold that to the end, the strawberry game. I'm like, no, I'm gonna get them. But thing about it is, Spider-Man.
Hold on. I got a list. We're going by the list right now.
I went by a list.
Yeah. Bug snacks and all that. We're gonna get them. It's coming up.
Yeah, right now, like Spider-Man. Y'all went over Spider-Man yet?
Yeah, we already went through Spider-Man.
All right, Spider-Man ain't nothing but Spider-Man is the same damn game on the same damn
DLC. It's a DLC.
Only thing people, and I told them, I said, don't get mad at me. They switched a white man to a black man out. And they put neon colors in.
Yeah, but it's a DLC.
They're using that, but we're not even gonna go there with that because they're gonna say we hating or whatever. But yo,
no, they did it at the end. They did it at the end.
It's a DLC. It's a DLC.
If it's a DLC,
in other words, they're treating it like they did Lost Legacy for Uncharted. Remember that they treated it
like it's a real game,
but it's not. That's how they're trying to do it.
What are your thoughts on Destruction All-Stars? That's what we was on right now. The topic.
Oh, that shit ain't nothing but soccer cards with Destruction.
That's what I said. With Ill Bleed, I said it's Bleeding Edge with fucking soccer cards, but now it's cool.
No, that shit ain't cool. Yeah. No, they gonna get it because you talked about Grounded and State of Decay and Sea of Thieves. No, you not getting away with this one. Not today. And I said I gotta go to work, and I still gonna give y'all this motherfucking work.
I gotta go to work, and I'm gonna stay on. Make sure I talk.
I said I'm turning to Agent Orange tonight. My code name was Agent Orange. I'm not 100. I'm Agent Orange.
I tell you this.
It's free. It's free trolling today.
Yeah, free smoke.
It's anybody. Man, I'm talking about where the ponies at. They quiet.
Oh, they quiet.
They quiet because they
know. They can't say nothing, man.
Oh, they gonna front like the show was amazing when we all know that shit was.
Hey,
even my friend at work, he said straight up he was really looking forward to the conference for the video. He called me around 2:30. He said, dude, I'm very, very disappointed in that presentation. Of course.
I would have sounded disappointed.
He said the only thing that he liked was the console. Outside of that, but he's a true gamer. He just keep it real. And he just said straight up, half them damn games was all crap.
All right. But He-Bot, you heard me say this yesterday, right? What I told the PlayStation Nation.
Don't get hyped.
You keep it at an even kill. You were talking about that they're mostly going to show third-party stuff, and whatever they show new is going to be far away and old IPs. That's what I was telling Ghost. We've been saying this for a while. You said it yesterday again. And if you look, the first thing that they started with was GTA, right? Ratchet
and that was a lie. And they lied. They tried to lie. That's why I said. That's why I put the shit to say smoke and mirrors. They acting like GTA was the only console that was going to get upgraded. I love what Xbox did today. Xbox came out with Aaron came out gang banging. Our good friends at Sony over there, but It's also going to be on the Xbox Series X.
Let's keep in mind, Xbox fans, that this is a multi-plat, this is a multi-plat, this is a multi-plat, et cetera, and they will be playing great on the Xbox One X, Series X, because it's the most powerful console. That's what he said.
They was game bangers today. They wasn't Xbox wasn't game members. They were game bangers today.
Let me tell
They
you,
were game banging today, and I was telling people that.
what do you think about Kenya Bridge of Spirits?
Thing about it is that's a multi-plat.
Kena,
Yeah, that's a multi-plat.
I like it because it reminds me of something like Recore, and it looked quality even though it had cartoon graphics. But we play games that look cool. We don't care about just graphics. That's the difference.
The PlayStation fans don't. You can't let them get away from this. They bastards for Recore and all that, bro.
Yeah, what we do.
Right?
Kena look like Fable, like kind of like the Fable.
They do like a Fable, but thing about it is, it's a multi-plat. That's why. That's why I didn't even talk about it. I crossed it out. I went after the exclusives.
Oh yeah.
That's why I went after.
Cyberwolf multi-plats mean Cyberwolf asks, guys, what's the multi-plats? Multi-plats is games that come out for PlayStation, Xbox,
for all consoles. Mostly PlayStation and Xbox. So sometimes, depending on the game,
it's on another medium.
Right, like something like Kena could come out also probably on Switch because it's not really graphically, demanding, but it'll be like really watered down. It won't look as pretty as the way it did on PlayStation today. It won't look that nice, right?
Like, bruh, Kena, from what I've seen, it looked okay. It looked all right. That was all right. Is it a day one buy for you guys?
No, I mean, it depends on the price. If it was like $30, I would probably buy it day one. But if it's something that's $60,
is it worth you buying a PS5 for?
I would have to see more of it. It depends on what type of game. If it's more action and boss battles, then I'll probably get it day one. But I wouldn't pay. I don't think I would be comfortable paying $60 for it because remember, Recore wasn't $60. Recore was like $40 when it came out.
It was $40.
You know what I mean? So if it was $40, that's different. Because they don't look like a $60 game, I wouldn't pay $60.
And they gave you the remaster for free.
Right.
Okay, yo, Tuck. In the background, your dog's even saying it. The event was trash. Your dog saying trash.
She's on Xbox, so
yeah, she's violating the PlayStation dudes out
Violating.
She's violating them. You want to know why?
But the Kena is a perfect example that they can't make fun of shit like being shown on the stage like Recore, because Recore was exclusive at least, right? But Kena's gonna be multi-plat, but they showed it on the stage, on their presentation, you know what I mean? So they can't talk shit of Recore no more because Kena looked just like Recore, just with a slightly better graphics, obviously, because it's on PS5 hardware. But again, you know what I mean? It's different hardware. You know what I mean?
Hardware. You're right about that. It's a new game, different hardware, so it's gonna be a better looking game. That's obviously. You feel me, my nigga? But I'm gonna tell you like this, Bot. Woo! This is that greatness. This is the greatness that awaits, guys. I cannot wait. I'm a PlayStation 5 gamer. I love them bangers. This is that goodbye Volcano High. Ooh! I can't wait for that game, bro.
Oh shit!
Did you see the graphics on that, guys? Volcano 5.
Oh, Volcano 5 looks the shit, bro.
Oh, yo, bro, Bot, that's a banger right there. That's that
place. Yo, that Jet one looks even better, bro. That should look like an old school shooter from the Atari era.
Man, your PlayStation 5 dummies. Your PlayStation 5 buddies out there, y'all really gonna get that greatness. That game is fire. I can't lie. I got a size of chill on that one. That's gonna make me buy a PlayStation 5, man.
Day one. That's a day one, right?
Right there for me.
Is that a day one for you, man?
Is that a 100? Is that a multi-plat or that's exclusive? That volcano, that goodbye Volcano High.
I'm doing the podcast.
Volcano High.
Yeah,
high school.
Volcano High. It might be I didn't see the studio.
Keep that.
It's a multi-plat. It's a multi-plat. It's the one that looks. It's the one that they look like. They look like animal people, and it's teenagers in high school.
I'm gonna be honest. Microsoft showed last week showed better games that they show kind of this week, in the sense that they showing Volcano High and all these trash ass games.
Yeah, Volcano High look good.
No, but Volcano High ain't nothing but, like I said,
that they were showing some whack multi-plats because it's coming up.
Mm.
You know what? I'm gonna take it back. When I was younger and I had the PlayStation and all that, I did have a game called Oddworld. And he going and he fought. So I used to laugh like at that when I was younger. You know, I had it back in the day. But what you think about, man, Oddworld Soulstorm?
Well, that was announced years ago. That's finally coming out. It looks like, a better version of the old school one. It's a sequel. But that's a multi-plat too, though. That's coming out for Xbox also.
That's a multi-plat.
The 3D one was on the OG Xbox, and now they put it on the Switch and shit.
Is that a day one buy on the Xbox or no?
On the what, for PS5?
PS5 or the Xbox if it's a multi.
No,
I mean, I don't know. The thing about it is, it got good motion capture, stuff like that, but the gameplay is side scrolling. So everybody's not gonna be.
It should be like a $25 game too. That's another thing. It shouldn't be like a 40 or $30.
If it's priced right, people will buy it.
Yeah, day one. If it's priced right, yeah.
If it ain't priced right, nobody buying that shit. They don't even know, because I remember playing it on the Xbox, on the OG Xbox, but I didn't know that was always. I didn't know it went all the way back to the TurboGrafx 16.
Yeah, well, it went back to PS1, and then it was on Saturn, like only overseas, and then they did the sequel on PS1. Then they did the OG one, 3D, a 3D version, a real 3D one, exclusive for OG Xbox. And that one a version of it came out just recent on the Switch of that OG Xbox version. And remember they had the Oddworld's Rafts, Stranger's Rafts, where he's like a cowboy, he's like a little like dog cowboy in that universe. That was on OG also. That also came out. They made a remaster, and that's just only on PS4 and on Switch now too. Fucking bullshit.
Let me tell you like this. Ooh.
What about Astrobot? You scared Astrobot?
Astrobot?
Yeah, you didn't see that
dog shit.
Dog shit. That's what I was gonna tell you. That's why I skipped that shit. Like, come on, bro.
No, Astrobot. Isn't that the VR one?
I swear, if they ever say anything in anybody that I know, in anybody Twitter conversation, whatever, I'm gonna blow their asses up. No, you don't do that, G. You showed us this, and they showed that in the other game back to back.
Yeah. You saw it on it. Did you not see that they didn't talk about VR at all?
We got J Long in the comments section. He said lots of games and ass. That's my slogan right there. Ass.
What was that? I mean,
that VR is not even nearly ready. I mean, so.
Well, they didn't even talk about the VR. You know how everybody, VR is gonna be shit, but we're gonna talk about
that VR ain't ready.
They didn't even talk about VR.
We got some comics from Jay. I'm gonna read it out, y'all. J Long 908 said, graphically not impressed. Spider-Man looked like a DLC to the last Ratchet. Barely looked any better than the remake. And he also put, and I gotta give it to him, he also put this up. Where is the power of the SSD exactly?
Yeah, man, the power
no. Can I preach about that real second? Let me preach about that. I was before I went live. I didn't know we was gonna go live today. Before I went live. I listened to a bunch of YouTubers, right? Now I kind of respect it, right? And they said, you see the ray tracing and all this and the power.
What?
You need to find your phone. You need to see the ray tracing and all this and all this. I said, how can you see it in a 1080p stream?
They paying the motherfuckers to say that. That is crazy. They gotta be getting paid. Or what crack are they smoking?
Yeah.
Like, what's up with that? It's not even dust.
Where your phone at?
Like, that
you
is
need
crazy.
to go find it now.
That is crazy.
No, they saw ray tracing when it came to those games.
Yeah.
They didn't see ray tracing in none of the Xbox games like Bright Memory Infinite or in The Ascend.
No, I saw a dude. He said, "Man, I saw it in Ratchet and Clank. I'm like, come on, you need that many hits." I said, "You need that many hits, G."
Nah, tell him Ghost Rider 730 said this. That shit was ass.
Get
the fuck out of here with
that. So
what's his name? RTX 85. I was naming the name. I named names. I named names. I watched. You know what I'm saying? And thing about it was they was acting like games were exclusive. Them games was not exclusive.
Yeah, because they dumb. They don't know nobody.
But then you make a video so quick before you find out it ain't exclusive.
Y'all need to subscribe to us because we was telling y'all right now. We was telling y'all the truth. That shit was ass. Y'all want to get PlayStation 5? Y'all want to get that Volcano game? Y'all want all these trash ass games? Or you want
Volcano High?
You know you're gonna get your greatness on this PS Shitty 5. I mean the SSD 5 or whatever you want to say, the Jackson 5, however you want to call this PlayStation 5 dog shit right now that they ain't showing you nothing. And it's supposed to be the greatness, the console of greatness.
Nah, go stop.
Well, I don't know about that anymore. They ain't great.
That shit is a fad.
Fire. What you talking about, Ghost?
It's this fad. I'm telling you, bro. They ain't have nothing. That's why they got Last of Us showing up. They should have hold out. They should have hold out and hold Ghost of Tsushima and The Last of Us.
They couldn't do it because it got leaked. It got leaked.
Mm-hmm.
When it got leaked, so Sony pissed off somebody.
Let's move on. I move on to another topic I got right now, guys. I got you with Ghostwire of Tokyo.
That's a multi-plat.
Ghostwire Tokyo. Honestly, it didn't look better than no goddamn Doom, and that's a Bethesda game. So,
that's a multi-plat. So
I don't know, and it's a multi-plat, even though it's a timed exclusive for them. But still, Bethesda got to do that because they don't got games. Sony has no games for launch that are IPs like their original IPs. So they have to fill in the gap for the PS5 release. I'm keep telling you. And that's the reason why they're doing it. That game right there, that Ghostfire shit, I don't even think it comes out this year. I think it comes out next year, right?
Yep. They said early 21.
Like early 2021, right?
2021.
Right. So that means right there, that's going to be exclusive probably for like 6 months, maybe 3, and then come on to Xbox. You know what I mean? Because they're trying to give them some handouts so they can keep on getting people's attention in the console because they don't have no games. Just like they didn't have for PS4 in the launch, just like they didn't have for PS3, just like they didn't have for PS2. This is nothing new. This has always been their mantra all the time.
And then they get gassed up when they get a late ass game like God.
Then when they finally get the games that they blew their load, like everybody gonna be talking about Project Athia until they get it. And once they get it, look at the games, look at the bangers. We got way better bangers. That's what they're gonna do.
Hey, and the only thing that it is now that they can't pull that crap no more because Xbox got 14 Studio.
Yeah, so, that was not gonna be the same. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So whenever PS,
why they won't call it? Where they at?
For their little stunts, Xbox gonna always have something to throw in their face.
You got
right. Well, that's the whole point of it. They were saying they wanted to get more studios to have more AAAs more frequent, so that they never have like a gap where they feel like they don't have no games that are IPs from them. That's AAA. Right. That's what they said. Yeah, that's what they said. That looks good.
Okay, I got you right now. Phase 114. I'm gonna read some comments, guys.
Ricardo.
Phase 114 said, "I'm calling it the PlayStation Live." Got my boy Cyberwolf. He's in the comment section talking about Twitter said the PS5 looked like a coffee maker.
Oh shit! Damn. Did you see
what? I never even think about that. It does.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. It does look. We're gonna get to that. J Long 908 said the Sackboy is a ripoff of Mario 3D World. Wow.
Yeah. It looked like Knack, but with Sackboy, and it's Sumo Digital. The people who did
he also threw out there. He said Super Lucky Tail ripped Mario 3D World off too and got trashed.
yeah.
They trashed that, but they like a Ratchet and Clank. No, not Sackboy. Listen to the name Sackboy. You get it?
Little Big Planet main character. Yeah.
They little freaky thongs over there. But anyway, but.
Wait, did we?
Going down
I got Sackboy.
Jet the Far Shore.
Which one?
Jet the Far Shore.
Where? Which one?
Jet the Far Shore.
Yeah, that's the one I said that looks like a brand new Zaxxon.
Okay.
From Sega from back in the day. It's just still look like it's running on old hardware. You didn't see that shit?
It's coming out this year.
They try to make a fun of that game that we had. That's a shooter with the remember that shooting game with the plane that they were showing on Xbox, Joe?
Yeah.
Remember that shooting game? I forget the name of it.
But you
Where
know,
it shows the chick,
trash
that should look pretty decent. This shit look like old ass Zaxxon, my dude. That should look corny.
they better call Yoshida. Call him.
Corny. They're
Because
getting
I
demon. They
got
get.
a PS5.
Mm-hmm,
Corny. Yo, nah, I was just like, but yo,
mm-hmm.
Godfall is also coming out supposedly 2020. Now we all seen
That
that
shit
game.
look whack too.
And I ain't gonna lie, what I
Uh,
seen before this, it looked better, had me interested. But then I looked, I was like, yeah, it was okay.
that shit is a
Look, like
online
Godfall, it looked
multiplayer
alright.
arena shit.
I'm not
They
gonna
want to make fun of the ill bleed or bleeding edge rather.
stop playing anyway, right? I mean,
And
it's going to
well,
PC.
it's a timed exclusive. I
Time
think.
exclusive is going to PC. Will
Yeah,
it come
it
to
might
Xbox? Who
it
knows?
might come to Xbox. It might, but I mean, I don't think people will play it. That's just the corny.
I mean,
Even the combat don't look that good. It's like, ugh.
it looked
Fuck
like
is
some
this?
we nothing.
It just
All right,
doesn't look like
yeah, it doesn't
nothing
look like
new.
we ain't see nothing like something that we didn't see yet. Like it's nothing like I thought I was gonna see something that was gonna blow my mind. Like I thought this is
Well,
PlayStation. This is the most where the console give out them bangers, you know?
yeah.
Them bangers like something that'll blow your mind. Like what?
Yeah.
The PS5
Well, I mean, they had.
like the tower from Lord of the Rings with the eye. Yo, the dudes is going crazy right now. J Lo
That's funny.
also said it looked like J Lo said the PS5 look like what? What you said, Jay? Let me find that comment. Bigger than he said it looks bigger than the Series X.
Yeah, it is. It's huge.
Oh shit!
It is big. Yeah. It does look big. Look at the controller and
What about
standing by it.
guys? I'm trying to run down these things a little fast, you know, because it's almost 12 for me. But I'm gonna try to kick it with you for a little while and push the limits. Solar Ash. What you think about that?
Oh, that look fire too. Solar ash.
You like that one?
Fire. Look just like it says, ashy. Look ashy. That's that PS5.
You want my honest opinion?
Is that SSD? Is that SSD power, my nigga?
You know what? They giving them Sackboy. I'm gonna say my opinion. I'm gonna say my opinion on the whole show, and that'll be at the end. My main opinion on certain things I've seen. But anyway, Ash is Ash. But I'm gonna tell you. Yep. What do you think about it, Tuck? And I think we lost 100. 100 probably bounced for a bit. You had to do something.
I put like this, y'all. I'm gonna put like this. My whole thing about gonna give my whole thing about the whole presentation today?
Go ahead, do your thing. Yeah.
Okay, the number one.
Well, you can do it after he talks about the other games if you want, Tuck. I think it'd be better.
And y'all know what I'm going to say. Y'all know how I feel about that Sony shit station. The whole damn conference is full of shit.
Oh,
okay, I give it a straight up F.
Wow.
Tuck is just straight to the judge.
You look at this, fellas. What was they all talking about? Oh, they gonna bring the heat. They gonna bring the games and all that stuff. What are we doing? They talking about the same things. Then they always want to bash and talk about Microsoft, about what they doing, about what they not doing. Okay, what has PlayStation done? Nothing.
A lot of things.
Yeah, nothing. They show that little pitiful camera, which
we didn't get into that. Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna get into it. I mean, I'm gonna let you. We gonna get back into that too. But they show all this bull crap that they could have helped. They could have did that last week. They could have did all that stuff last week. All this about Black Lives Matter. No, it was a what you call that? It was a hesitation because they know they were trying to find something to do for this week because they couldn't do that last week. So no, you know what, man? As far as I'm concerned, these Sony ponies cannot tell me a doggone thing about anything about what Microsoft is doing, and that's it. y'all gotta have your little glorious fun with the PS4 and all that stuff. But this generation right here, Xbox is bringing it, baby. They bringing the thunder, the lightning, and the thunder. All I gotta say is just get ready for it.
Well, I mean, it's not gonna be the same type of rodeo because, again, like I said, Microsoft has the backing from Microsoft. I mean, Xbox. The Xbox division has the backing from Microsoft, the company, for the Xbox division.
Right.
They're not gonna say no, you can't do this, no, you can't do that because it's making money, and they see it, they know it, they see the profits. So all bets are off. If they want to go big, they're gonna go big. You know what I mean? And what proves that it's this different type of Microsoft and approach when you looked at what Aaron Greenberg did today.
Okay, Bot. I don't mean to cut you off, Bot, but Jamie Moran just put out there Project Athia is apparently a timed exclusive.
We said
apparently a timed exclusive. Well, what I said was, remember what I said in the beginning? Remember what I said in the beginning, Jamie Moran? Look, what I said in the beginning, and I love Jamie because Jamie's good people, man. I said that they said it's being built exclusively for the PlayStation 5 architecture, the hardware. But they did not say it was. But they didn't say that it was an Xbox. That it was a PlayStation 5 exclusive only. So that gave me to believe that it might be just time. But I said that in the beginning. Hey, Jamie, can you send that to me so I can see it and read it if you don't mind, buddy?
No.
It's time. I want to see the article, though, so I can read it.
Yeah, but it's time.
They said that already?
If you don't see nothing, if you don't see anything, say that PlayStation exclusive or PlayStation Studios, that's time. It's time. When they came out with the 2 games at the end and all that other stuff,
Microsoft is just shutting them down right now.
Their time.
They violating them.
Well, that's what I said.
On stage instead of,
if you looked at how, like what Hundred said, if you look at what Aaron Greenberg did, you can tell it's a different Xbox mentality. Because Aaron Greenberg just straight up said, nice presentation by our friends at Sony, but let's get this straight, Xbox fans. This game, he called the games out. They're going to be available also on Xbox Series X. They're multi-plats, and they're going to play best on X because it's the world's most powerful console. They're going to play great on the Xbox because it's the world's most powerful console. That's exactly what he said.
You know what? I am so glad that I'm glad that he mentioned that. I'm glad to see somebody come out and just say, hey, because when they do these little things for Sony, usually these people believe it. And they usually believe whatever Sony going to tell them. But I'm glad to see what he did. He said, no, those games are going to come to Xbox too.
Right, so, right.
No, they've been doing, like I said, they hit back when Sony punched. They punched back harder today. They punched back harder.
Well, I think they're trying to show that it's not the same game no more, on it.
Yeah,
they're going in to fight.
Well, I think what Phil. I'll put it this way: Phil changed. Okay, Phil in. All right, from an ins. I'll put it this way: from me dealing with certain people, Phil didn't like that warfare like that. I think Phil gave up. Like Phil, like you guys do it.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm gonna let you punch. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let you punch. I don't care what I believe in. I gotta let you punch because if we don't punch, it's so many times you can get beat up. You know what I'm saying? And he's like, I'm gonna let you punch back, but this punch back in a certain way, and they punch back in certain ways. Like we say, my friend,
yeah, like classy, like trying to be classy.
Yeah, do it classy, and you don't have to do what they do, and that hurt. And PlayStation knew they was gonna get what they was gonna get today. They knew it was gonna get it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they knew it's not gonna be easy, right?
What do y'all think about Hitman?
Hitman's multi-plat.
But he looks exactly the fucking same.
It's a multi-plat.
Yeah, it's multiplayer.
But I hope it's like a full game of Hitman, not no,
No, I think that is a full game.
Phase,
That's a full game.
Phase 101's fucking gamer pick is hysterical. You should see that shit.
Well,
That shit is funny as hell.
I think that is a full game because that's supposed to be the end of the trilogy.
I hope so.
Well, hey, fellas, let me ask you this: how many times have we told these Sony ponies that Sony is not the company that it used to be? They ain't making the money that you think they're making. They're not. So it's like today, like Bone, like me and you was talking about, like yesterday, me and you was talking about net worth. Yeah, you might be worth this much. That don't mean that you have it.
You just got a network that you can borrow from the bank.
Right.
That don't mean you got it in the bank.
Right. That don't mean that you got it in the bank. So I told this one guy the other day one day, and I just told him like it is. I said, just like network, man. I mean, hey, I said, me and my wife, we got a house.
Chuck, what do you think about Hitman?
I said, we can get what we want to get, but that don't mean that we have it in the bank. So, that's the same thing with Sony. Yeah, I mean, they can, but people, man, they can gotta believe in Sony all they want to. We know the truth. We tell the truth about games, and that's it. And people just don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear it. So
what's your thoughts on Hitman 3? What you seeing?
Shit, man, please. It's just another Hitman 3 game. I mean,
you say you fell asleep. You say you fell asleep.
But it's just an exclusive game.
It ain't an exclusive game.
It's a multi-plat.
You fell asleep, Chuck. Just say you fell asleep.
No, he asked me what I think about Hitman 3.
Yeah, but you fell asleep on Hitman 3.
No, I didn't.
You fell asleep.
No, I didn't. I didn't fall asleep on Hitman 3.
No ass, but I wasn't even in the party. I made sure I was not a part of nobody's party when I watched this thing.
No, but
I watched that with my wife, man. For real on Hitman 3. I'm hoping that's the whole game. I mean, I like to say that be the whole game. We haven't had Hit 3 in a while, so
no, and they lied. What you mean a Hitman? We had Hitman last year. They just do it in episodes.
I'm talking about me. I haven't played Hitman 3 in a while, so I just think myself. So, but I think it's good. It's a good deal.
Okay.
But I'm glad to see the clear things that is not exclusive, because how PS4 guys be lying. They won't even mention it. But we don't mention it. But these people don't think that is exclusive anyway.
think they might have the DLC rights to Hitman?
I don't know.
They got it.
They got it?
They have it. They have it. No, we're talking about they got the marketing.
The marketing deals, right?
They probably got the marketing. They don't have the DLC. The thing about it is different. People don't understand. Sometimes you get both. But they paid to show that on their stage. As a matter of fact, it might be both. Just like Titanfall 2 did. They made it both. Both companies had both marketing rights.
Astro's Playroom. What do y'all think about that one?
What is that? You got to remind me about that shit.
Bot, you still there?
Huh? Yeah, he here.
You hear me, he bot?
I see him. I hear bot.
He bot.
I think he stepped over.
Yeah, he might have stepped out.
Astro's Playroom was
that's that little shit, that little PlayStation bullshit. Man, fuck that game.
That's what I'm saying. There's a lot of corny games, man, that they were showing. But for me, I like 2K.
What y'all talking about? Which one you talking about?
That little Astro bullshit. G.
Astro's Playroom.
Oh, Astrobot. Wasn't that the VR one that they did?
No, that's the one. No, that's the one with the little motherfucker.
It's like a little bullshit game that's built into the console.
Yeah.
It's like a little thing that you do like exercises to try out the 6-axis. This is like another one they're doing into PS5. And then they showed the UI too. That shit was retarded. Oh my god.
All right. This is like, I don't know. Hunted likes this. I don't know if you and Tuck
That's a
like.
banger though, Astrobot.
Oh man, a banger in their mind. But let me tell you like this: 2K21. I see that they had Zion Williams, and I ain't gonna lie. I think they should have kind of had that kid from the Grizzlies. I think they should have had him up there, Hunted.
Yeah, but he signed that deal last year.
But yo, he's killing it. And I think Zion being injured and all that, they should have never had him there. They should have gave it to somebody else.
He signed it last year.
So he got it.
That was part when before he even got drafted, he signed that deal.
Oh my god.
2K.
Or they should have put my boy the Mumbo on there. Fuck it.
Huh? But thing about it is that still I ain't saw no gameplay.
Nah,
it didn't show no gameplay at all.
It wasn't no gameplay. That was just some boom boom. Because 2K want to show their own shit.
But you know, PlayStation wanted.
That's how you know PlayStation was scrambling, and they paid 2K some money.
Yeah, but see how they said it? Nah, man, they got the rights to that, man.
No, they don't have the right. You
sure?
Because they don't have the rights. We don't know who got the right to show gameplay.
I mean, they did show that.
That wasn't gameplay.
I know it wasn't
gameplay to show,
but
they were just introducing the thing because PlayStation was going back and they paid when you Ghost. Say you got something. Say you 2K, right? And I'm Sony. And I ain't got really nothing to show. And I'm like, hey man, I give you $200K just for me to introduce your game on my channel, on my thing. Would you take it?
If you
don't mean I'm buying the marketing rights. I'm just paying you $200K.
Okay. For that 2020. I can't wait for it to come out. I ain't even gonna lie. As you can see in the background, it's 2K. But all right.
And they had it last year. Thing about it, they had it last year. They had the marketing rights last year.
This was the greatness though, Hunted. I'm about to give you the greatness right here. Bugs next.
Man, that bullshit.
Oh man.
Oh my lord, yo, bot.
That bullshit.
Oh, bot is not even here. We lost bot.
That bullshit.
That bullshit.
Right there. Man, as soon as I went live today, everybody brought that shit up in my live stream.
Bugs next.
And they kept on throwing it in your face.
What play? Yo, I'm sorry. That is a PlayStation 5 what? Is that exclusive to the PlayStation 5? What
yes, it is. I don't want that.
I don't want that shit.
No. Microsoft do not touch that. Phil, leave that shit alone.
Hell no, Phil. We don't want that. Hashtag they can keep that.
Yeah,
hashtag they can keep Bugs next. PlayStation can have that. That's their greatness right there. I hope it stays over there too.
That was horrible. I mean, I didn't understand. I thought it was you gonna play as a strawberry and move up in life. Then motherfuckers start eating it, and I'm like, oh, what kind of crazy
Lord, bro.
That shit was just as crazy as dreams.
J-Lo, we already touched up on Grand Theft Auto earlier. I mean, not Grand Theft Auto, Gran Turismo. Sorry about that. I mean,
Gran Turismo didn't look impressive to me. The thing about it looked like they ran through it real quick. They showed you something, boom, and
to make it look good.
Yeah, but it didn't look impressive.
It looked mad corny, man. When you see Forza, it's like you can't go back. To me, I'm just saying my honest opinion. I'm seeing PS5. PS5 reveal was dog-ish. Happy I sleep easy tonight. Laugh out loud. Word, bro. I can't wait to sleep. Get a couple hours, maybe 2 to 3 hours in there. But also, guys, let's move on to, Bot's gone. So something happened there. Something came up. But we got Demon Souls. What do y'all think about Demon Souls?
Fuck that game. I don't play that shit.
You like that?
Is that exclusive?
And they had Yoshida sit up there.
Yeah, Yoshida said something about
they got Yoshida sitting there. He's like he's a couple of sushis away from being obese.
Oh my lord!
Is that exclusive?
Yeah, that's exclusive.
That's exclusive. Yeah. I don't think that's coming to Xbox. Sony gonna lock that down.
No, he's been working. His company been working on it. So the company that originally worked, they must have bought that IP or something. Because the company that originally worked on it is not working on this one. And so they might bought it, and people was hyped. The thing about it was leaked already, so the hype was already like, oh, okay, we saw it. You know, it looked good and everything, but that's not my type of game.
Demon Souls looked at I ain't gonna lie. That is like that was a dope. Is that part one? What part two?
That's the first one. That's the original one.
So
they
okay.
remastering it.
Hold on.
What I miss?
Okay, but
so what is the deal? They're trying to games again.
Tuck, wait up for 1 second. He bought Demon Souls. We talking about. What do you think about Demon Souls?
Oh, I put the numbers up. That's just so almost what 500,000 in his lifetime in the PS3 or something like that.
Yeah.
So all these people that try to act like, oh yeah, we love Demon Souls, they're a bunch of fucking hypocrites and liars. Ain't nobody care about that fucking game. All of a sudden, they want to act like they care. Out of here with that shit. That's the very first Dark Souls. That's what Demon Souls is.
Emmanuel said 100 is on fire tonight.
Oh, I've been.
J-Long came out of it with the Soul series. It's more milk than Halo. Woo!
Damn.
Bang, bang.
Fuck. Shots fired, dude.
Shots motherfucking fire. He's talking about that shit is ass.
Yeah, no. Demon Souls was out.
ASS.
That's the very really well. They had some that played like Dark Souls on the PS2 era too, but they weren't as elaborate. But the one that's really like the Demon Soul ones that everybody likes now, like the Dark Souls, was Demon Souls on PS3. But I remember when that shit was out, people were like, "Oh, shit, garbage. I don't like that shit." Now everybody's gonna be a fan, and you'll see everybody's gonna love it. And that didn't have a release date. And that's a remaster from Blue Point. And it didn't even have a release date. Damn. I can just imagine that's coming out.
That's just a remake of part one?
Yeah, part one that came out.
Son, like, what's up, man, with these remastered bullshit remakes? Like, PlayStation why they didn't make a new one?
Because that game was never sold. So they want to bring it out to see if people like it, like get attention again, and do if it does well again.
But look, man,
that's why when they announced it. That's why when they announced it was Yoshida. This game is close to my heart, and that's why he
make people buy it. Make people buy it. Wow, that's crazy. So basically, they double dipping again. They double dipping. Like, why they gotta do this? Like, come on, bro.
Yeah, they pimping all the old games, man, because they got to rely on the old IPs.
These places,
this so close to my heart. Oh,
so close to my heart.
I ain't gonna lie, it looked cool. Game looked alright. Is that a day one buy for you? For your guys?
What? I didn't even like it on PS3, dude. I won't buy that shit. Demon Soul Games combat is fucking garbage. I hate it.
I don't know.
You think I'm gonna play Demon Souls before playing Project Athia? You fucking bugging.
Yeah, you're right.
You crazy. You see how Project Athia runs and looks? That shit looks fire because that's how action games supposed to play. Not that let me level up, let me get the right armor, let me level up and die 1,500 times before I can kill this one character. Let me farm and let me grind. Fuck that gay shit. That shit Coney. They look gorgeous. Don't get me wrong. Those games be looking gorgeous.
What game? Demon Souls?
Yeah, those games like that, like those Souls games, like Bloodborne. Bloodborne looks fucking nice. Like it's in the Renaissance era. I just like the way they look. But even the one they showed yesterday, IGN, that fucking game, I forgot what was the name of it. That shit look cute. Like it looked nice as shit, you know. But the games are garbage. The way they play.
What do you guys think about Resident Evil? Village Resident Evil.
Whoever wants to go first.
Thing about it ain't vintage. Thing about it, I think the T virus is gone. They throwing werewolves and shit.
Yeah,
it's a multiplayer.
Towards the end, like yo, I knew it. I said, yo, he's a wolf. That was a wolf I just seen.
Yeah, he a werewolf. And think about they rebooted the series at the end of the last one.
But I ain't gonna lie to you, man. When he was, you could tell it's gonna be good because he was busting on the floor.
Oh yeah, he busted. He said, "Well, you gonna kill him like that?"
Yeah,
like I wish you would.
So this is something different on that Resident Evil. Look like it's gonna be zombies.
With 7.
Resident Evil 7 is different. Think about Resident Evil 7 is a remake.
It's
as
like
a remake. So say to start all over, and now 8 is the second one.
well, they have connections, but the way the game is played and the way it looks, it's like a reimagination of it. It's like a different because that first person try to make it more scarier, like with that first person style. And a lot of people, because I have it, but I haven't played 7 yet. I still got to finish 6 and 7, and now the remaster of 3. A lot of people said it was good. They said it was real good. So now I'm definitely going to play 7 on the X because on the Series X because I want to play with the better quality resolution and frame rate or whatever. And then I'm going to jump into Resident Evil 6 or 8. I mean, no 7, no 8 when it comes out. It looks gorgeous. It looks really nice. I like the way it looks. And they already said it's only an Xbox Series X, PC, and PS5 exclusive. Like it's only for those consoles. Like you can't play them on the old ones. That means they're going in with the hardware. They're going to utilize the hardware. You know what I mean?
They're going over his house.
You know what I'm saying? Ghost.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, Emmanuel, I just put it up too. Emmanuel said, "Please, no spoilers."
Oh no. I won't do that.
So, guys, what do you think about that bombshell?
Which
Horizon
one?
Zero Dawn 2.
Oh, Rise Zero Dawn 2. That was the greatest CGI I've seen in the longest. That's typical Sony right there, my dude. Motherfuckers think that shit was the game. Y'all fucking bugging. That was the vertical slice moment that they do in every generation. That was their Killzone 3 moment. From
Yep.
PS3 era. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, she looked the same. It was the worlds that looked interesting, but it was a CG trailer. Like when she was under the water, that shit looked nice. But again, it wasn't gameplay, so
Right, it wasn't gameplay.
no. I mean, it's probably gonna look close to that, because obviously these consoles are no joke. They're supposed to be way more powerful, but it depends how it plays, what frame rate it is, what resolution. At the end of the day, when the product is finished, you know what I mean? I didn't like part one. Part one was boring as hell. So you know what I mean? But it was to be expected. They were going to show it because that game was a success for them. It's a new IP. It was the first successful game for Guerrilla Games in their 15, 20 years almost being in the industry. So they're going to make a sequel. All their kill zones was shit or half-ass, So, finally they get a new IP that was successful, which is good, even though it's basically a rip-off of Enslaved, but not as good. And, they're going to make a sequel. It makes sense. I mean, we said that. Watch, they're going to make like a Horizon Zero Dawn trailer. I said that, remember? But I was trolling saying that it would be like in a canvas and shit, like the way Nintendo did with the Breath of the Wild 2. But they did a nice CG trailer. It was nice. The trailer was nice. I liked it. CG though, I thought they were advertising like a movie coming out, a Horizon Zero Dawn movie, like an animated movie. I thought that's what it was at first.
Well, the CGI for me, it looked at dope, and I'm like, you know what? This is their heavy hitter. They saved it.
Right. I mean, but it makes sense. We said that.
Mm-hmm.
It wouldn't make sense for them having success with the first one, for them not to do a sequel. It makes sense. You have to do that. You know what I mean?
That's their moneymaker right there.
Mm-hmm. You don't capitalize on that, you got a problem.
That's to keep the crowd, excited.
Yeah. Keep those new eyes that came in PS4 because of the game for the next console.
Yep.
That's basically
what it's all about. Basically.
But again, it was a CGI trailer, so now nobody could say, "Yo,
that wasn't
they only show CGI trailers on the Xbox shit. They only show videos of gameplay. It wasn't actual real game while they were playing it. They can't pull that card no more because that's exactly what this show was. It was a combination of all that shit. You know what I mean?
That's what I said early in the morning when I was at work. I said, keep that same energy. But nah, they ain't keeping nothing, bro.
Well, they're trying not to, but
nothing. Nobody bringing none of that stuff up that we talking about right now.
No, we are. We will.
We keeping it real. That's why when they
we
come
will.
in,
fuck all that. We will. I know I am.
I'm gonna let them have it.
I know Honey is. I know Tuck is. We will.
What do y'all think about PlayStation showing their new console, the PlayStation 5.
Oh man.
What the skyscraper that's in Tokyo?
Yeah, the skyscraper.
Oh yeah.
That's
The,
crazy. That's crazy, bro.
the design, you mean the design? What do you think about the design?
Yep.
You talking about the skyscraper Tokyo? You talking about the router?
Yep. My wife said, "Babe, it looks like the router we got right there." I saw it rolling. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. It does look like a router, but I'm gonna be honest. I like the way it looks. It's pretty. The white.
Just looks, it just looks like something.
I like it. I
It
just
just
like.
looks like
I
something.
put this way with white is that shit gonna get dirty like a hell.
Well, it
But
just
right.
looks like something
It collects
futuristic.
dust.
But
It looks like plastic. It look like plastic. I hope that plastic don't burn. I hope they really did put some money into that.
Yeah.
Into
it looks
that.
scary, like what you're
Into
saying, 100.
into they stay hot.
The heating, yeah,
does.
the heat sink. Because I don't
because
know
that thing do
where
not.
it's gonna breathe from because it looks too slender.
It's supposed to breathe. I heard it's supposed to breathe up.
Yeah, but where? If there's no vents on the top,
That's why
it got
it is.
wings. It got wings, not it don't got vents. Like you know
I
what I
heard the
mean?
bench. I heard the wings supposed to put something at the top and do some things and do some things. This is what I got told to me earlier. I do not. I was like, "What the frack?"
It just looks like a
Hey,
very weird looking console.
It's futuristic. I give it to. But think about it. What the PlayStation 3 looked like futuristic, and what happened to that motherfucker? And how many times they turned that shit down to make it look like regular Joe?
Hey, let me ask you this: are y'all gonna be able to? Is they gonna be able to put that thing vertical, or is it gonna always have to be?
You can you can put it down.
You gotta buy a stand for it. You gotta buy a stand,
and you can put it down.
I tell you like this.
Okay.
It looks cool.
It looks bad when you're laying down. It looks bad because it looks.
To me, the console looks dope, but you know what I noticed? PlayStation is actually copying Microsoft with 2 consoles. Remember when people were saying, "Oh man, people are gonna get mixed up with the Xbox Series X and the Lockhart"? You know, these websites are saying this. You know that, guys, right? Y'all don't remember that? When you go to the gaming store and you're gonna buy a Series X, man, you're gonna look at the other one and go like this, "Dag, man, what?" Now PlayStation's doing the same thing.
And they don't talk about it. You see, they didn't say. They just showed it. That's it. They just showed it. Look, so that people like they wouldn't say nothing out their own mouth. They just showed it like, oh, side by side afterwards. That's it.
Word, man. Like, that's rad, dude. What's going on here, man? There's 2 consoles, one with a disc and one without. Now all of a sudden it's gonna matter. Like it's dope when Microsoft been doing that, and everybody
acceptable.
Now they sucking it because PlayStation. I don't understand this, man. People need to get off this fake ass hype shit and keep it real, man. Like,
no,
stop the bull,
I think this cements what me and 100 said a while back that Lockhart is more than likely a digital console. I don't think Lockhart is another SKU that's weaker as an option. No, it's a digital console. Now there's some ramblings that came out from Forbes, which could be fake because Forbes says a lot of stupid shit too. But supposedly they're scrapping Lockhart altogether and they're just gonna have one SKU with the Xbox Series X. You know what I mean?
Yep. Cyberwar they said that the PS5 looked like Tony Stark's house. Amen to that, my brother.
Yeah, they
like
did put that. They laid it on the side.
Yeah,
Emmanuel said everybody was worried about grandma being confused for little Timmy. Yeah, I remember that. I'm telling you. But now you ain't gonna see Ryan McCaffrey. You ain't gonna see none of these dudes.
No, they did. They came out today.
They
came out. They came out and was saying, "Man, I put this way. I went on a media bench today. I wanted to find out what people was going to say and how they was going to talk about this.
There's a lot of donkeys.
Amazing. Like, you know who needs to go pay them bills.
Yeah. You see the donkey sucking. Yeah. You can tell who's the fraud off real quick. Yeah.
And I'm not mad at them. I ain't really mad at them like that, but you know, that's your job. But
Man, he got to keep it real, man.
But they don't
They
keep
don't.
it real.
It ain't no more. This world ain't no more keeping it real no more.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't no keeping it real no more.
Well, they sure as hell can't talk shit about Microsoft having a digital console. That's for sure.
Yeah. Like
They be
I'm
the first.
waiting. Like I said, if I will be the first one to say if Lockhart does not come out and something like that, I'll be if Lockhart comes out and they said about the Navi and all this other stuff, I'll be the first one to repent. Because I got some shade shot out to me today. I'm not gonna mention no word, no man name,
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
but they got shot out to me and a couple of other people. But
mm-hmm,
I'm just saying it doesn't make any sense.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
How many people said that the Xbox One X was getting discontinued? Did it
Yeah,
get
yeah.
discontinued?
No.
Nope.
Mm-hmm.
I'm proving my point.
They're like, oh, they're selling it cheaper because they want to discontinue it for the new Lockhart. I saw somebody saying that. I saw that. Mm-hmm.
But I'm like, we don't know what the Lockhart could have been a basic, could have been the base of the Series X. We don't know.
Like the
The
motherboard,
Lockhart could have been the
like
controller.
just the motherboard for the
Yeah,
machine.
we don't know. You go
Like a
data, people
code
going
name.
to data mining stuff, and then I find out people talking about, oh, first it's like I got documents. Now, I read an article. Get the frack out of here, G.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
I
mm-hmm.
can
But
tell you this.
I hold my tongue because you know what I'm saying.
Phase 114 said, I guess all digital consoles is okay now that Sony has one. Yeah,
Absolutely.
absolutely, Phase. You
That's
see,
that's that's
it's
that's
always
that's a
been
fact.
bias. There's always been media
That's a fact.
bias.
It's never gonna be brought up ever again, ever. Now it's like, oh well, people like digital, so it's an option. It's never gonna be brought up in a negative light ever again, ever. McCaffrey was the first one. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna buy the Xbox with disc, and I'm gonna buy my PS4 with digital, so I can save myself some money. He's the first one to say that. When he was the first one talking shit, oh, it's gonna confuse people. Microsoft got to be more winded with their explanation and break down what the differences between the X and the Xbox One S and all that bullshit. That's confusing for people. Only hardcores get it. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? But they're not gonna use that same energy though and
That's why
vibe with
I love
PS5.
when we hang out and we speak the
They're not
truth.
gonna do that. They're not
We
gonna do
say the
that.
truth. They don't
We
like
are,
people
but they're
say
not gonna do that.
we lying and all this. No, we spitting the truth. These guys are sheep. They sheep. They Sony PlayStation.
The shills, yeah. For
They
sure,
lie
for sure.
just to make PlayStation look good, and that's not cool at all.
And they didn't even mention price either. That's another thing. What?
PlayStation's
Then
not
they throw out that Connect camera. Oh,
exactly.
now you got to buy Connect HD camera when we had that in Connect. Oh, and it has two lens on that shit. So now it's like, oh, now it's cute. Yeah, it's used for streaming. That's like another $100 probably on the side. And nobody's doing outrage. Oh, why they got a Connect camera? Of course they're not gonna outrage.
They're gonna try to say that's for VR.
Hmm? Now there's no outrage now. Oh, because it wasn't forcing you to do it. Well, it was part of the experience.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
It's part of the experience. I do think that the digital one has a slender and sleeker look because it's even.
Hmm.
If you look at it, with the one with the tray doesn't look even. With the one without the tray though, the digital one looks nice and slick. I like that it looks sleek.
I was gonna be honest. To be honest with you, I was talking maybe buying the PlayStation. If they the same power level, I was talking with my cousin.
I
Ert,
want to eat some cereal. Shit.
buy the PlayStation digital one if it's the same power level because I'm gonna buy my games digital instead of buying
Okay,
physical for the
okay.
PlayStation. So me and him talk. So that's something that I'm kind of interested in. I just got to look up on, but I'm waiting for a price right now.
Yeah,
Also,
but the other thing they got to be clear on that because they weren't clear on it today. They didn't speak about VR. They didn't speak about back compat. They didn't speak about forward compatibility with none of their peripherals. They didn't speak about none of that shit. The
but
dangerous thing
it
with
could
that
have
is
an event they're going to too.
the dangerous thing about that is if you buy the games digitally, are you gonna be able to take them with you forward when they make another console? You see what I'm saying? Like if they do a PS6, you know what I'm trying to say? for example, because if you get all digital, do your games come with you? Because they haven't even confirmed that right now with PS4. If you're gonna be able to take them with you, they haven't said nothing. And they said 3D audio, no Dolby Atmos 4K surround sound. You see what
No,
I'm saying?
they're not supporting Adobe.
Mm,
They're not supporting
they're not
Adobe.
supporting it. That shit funny as hell.
No, because they
3D.
think they have the best audio. Like Microsoft, thing about it with Xbox is Microsoft got their own the Sonic, Windows Sonic, but they give you
Mm-hmm.
options. Nobody looks at that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but the
They don't
Series
look at
X
that.
is 4K surround Dolby Atmos. There's no sound better than that. That's for the theater, bro. That's theater sound right there. That's the best
And you
sound in the
get that in your
market.
headphones. Everybody's
Mm-hmm.
headphones is not going to be set for
Support
that
it.
bullshit
Yeah.
you're bringing out. Everybody's looking for
Agree.
Adobe, because they already know what the makers are already doing.
Yeah, yeah. Well, 3D audio is not nothing new. That's just old. And the same thing like that Tempest shit. That Tempest technology, that's it old.
Guys, you're crushing these PlayStation fans' dreams, bro.
Mm.
You wanna know why? Because that's what we've been having, and it's old. They getting it, and they feel like that's something new.
Well, what
That
I like
haptic
is
feedback and the triggers. I'm so tired
old
of
as
hearing
hell.
that shit.
Old as shit. We been had that. Oh, I'm just glad that they went first this time because now Microsoft could do whatever they need to do. If they had to readjust anything, they can readjust it. Like all that bullshit. They didn't even talk about how many
Microsoft
terabytes.
already knew what they were doing. People don't understand that.
Mm-hmm.
Microsoft already knew what they had from the get go because they're going on Azure servers. People don't understand that.
Oh
So
yeah,
your
you as far as the
PlayStation,
hardware,
your
yeah, yeah.
PSN,
Mm-hmm.
Microsoft, you got to me to help you on your network. I need to know what hardware that you working with.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So I just don't. You got to tell me what you working with, and people don't understand that. Microsoft knew what was going on.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm
For
gonna tell
sure,
you
for
like
sure.
this: Microsoft to me got the upper hand right now because I feel like Sony fumbled with this event. Yeah, they showed their console off. That was the high point, and Horizon Zero Dawn was really their high point. And they try to get Demon Souls out there, and they show Gran Turismo, they show Sackboy,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
they show Ratchet and Clank, and I feel that their other IPs was ass. Other than that, have anything really that made me want to go crazy for it. Only I ain't gonna lie, that game.
When I took that beats, bro.
But right now, I say that the high point of the PlayStation console thing right now that they revealed was the console Horizon Zero Dawn, and one or two like I said, like we always said, they showing old games. Basically they remastering a lot of old games, and it is what it is,
That's right.
guys.
Hey.
I had a great time hanging out with y'all. You know what I mean? And it's kind of late.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
we
Well, I
out.
mean, look, my thoughts on the show was
Do your thing.
it was a solid presentation in the sense that they showed games, right?
Yeah.
Um, they and you saw, oh, we're not going to talk. We're going to let the games do the talking because they're trying to go with that arrogant attitude, or at least make it seem like they got that arrogant attitude. It's funny to me that the entire time they were like saying things like, oh, that we're gonna postpone the show because of Black Lives Matter situation, and yet they never even said that in the beginning of the show. And you saw that they did the show. It didn't harm nobody. We needed it. People were having fun. They were happy to see something. That everybody did videos about it today. Or tried to. So it's no way, shape, or form disrespecting the situation and people's feelings about what's going on about discrimination and injustice and equality, obviously. But um, you saw it today, right? And you saw it with IGN as well since yesterday. Um, so it was a solid show as far as what they showed, but they showed nothing but a lot of old IPs that are going to be revisited with new games, a bunch of multiplats, indies, and the roadmap that they're starting to show right now is basically you have to wait to see those games come to PS5 because what at launch right now is just looks to be like Astro Bot, Sackboy, and again the DLC expansion that they'll treat like it's another side game of Miles Morales, like they did with Lost Legacy, because they have no games, obviously, that are ready right now as far as the intellectual properties. Even their Ratchet and Clank's not ready, even the Horizon, that's not ready, Um, Plus, you see that they're going to have some exclusive deals like Xbox, like Scorn, like Ascend, like Bright Memory Infinite, like the Medium. We got some heavy hitters that are triple A's that and double A's that are going to be exclusive to Xbox because Microsoft did deals too. Because they're going to have exclusives, but not a lot either, because it's the beginning of the generation, obviously, and games take time to build, especially big triple A's.
Yep.
But as far as the look of the console, I know they're trying to go and aim for that realistic or futuristic look, but I don't think it looks attractive at all. I don't think it's elegant, and it makes me wonder, and it raised me an eyebrow of the design of it doesn't really lend itself to the idea that will it have overheating issues? Will it not have overheating issues? It might, because it looks too slender and it looks high up. It looks like a slender tower high up, and those those two patches on the side, or those plates that are white that look like wings, and then the stand. Like, I don't know how, if it has a lot of power consumption when with the games and power built in. I don't know how well that heating system like is going to work to not give it overheating issues. So that's still up to see and up for grabs uh, on how that works. As well, a lot of the reason why the Xbox Series X design is the way it is because of the heating system, the way they designed it. They wanted to go upwards from the bottom up with the big fan on the top. Plus the heat sink, the chamber cooling system. So that's the only thing that gives me worry. And again, their Bangers Horizon it was a trailer, so it wasn't no real game, so they can't say that was something that you could really judge yet, because it wasn't. And Ratchet looks like just a better improved version of what we've already seen. Plus, it's the 15th game in the series. Sackboy looks like Little Big Planet in 3D mixed with Super Lucky's Tales and mixed with Knack. And, obviously Spider-Man DLC, it just didn't show nothing to raise your eyebrows. The ones that did raise your eyebrows were the multiplex shits like Resident Evil, the one that they're making with the astronaut looking guy with the little girl, which is called Paradorma, but that's a multiplat from Capcom. It's a new IP. And the other one, the one with from Square Enix, the one Project Athia, that looks like really hot, like really next year. It looks like a little bit of a resemblance, like the way that that demo looked on the, for the Epic game. It kind of looked a little bit like that, the way it moved and how the structure of the game looks. So that looks exciting. But again, that might be a timed exclusive too. We don't know. So it's just, I think they just showed what they could because they don't have really much they can show, and it feels like they blew their load. So it's going to be scary to see what else they're going to show for the next couple of years, because it feels like they really tried to blow their load right away to give a big impression. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I don't know if they have anything else down the pipeline yet. So it's just a matter of time. Now let's see. That's going to see how Microsoft's going to answer back with their games, what we're going to do, price point, if there's a lock card, if there's no lock card, and things like that. That's really what the determining factor is going to be: the games that are day one, price point, and if what kind of options you have. Definitely for sure. But I would give it a nice C. The showing was a C. It was solid. It had solid stuff. It might even be a B. I'll give it a C plus to be nice. Only because there's a lot of old stuff, and the only new IP they showed was the guys that did Matterfall, which looks kind of interesting to me. But again, it wasn't doing nothing new. It just looked nice, so we got to see more on it. So yeah, I'll give it a C plus. I'll give it a nice C plus, but in my opinion,
7 to me. I'll give it.
All right, it's about a C plus, 7. Yeah,
I'll give it a 7.
If you're numbering it. Mm-hmm.
Well, I tell you like this.
What about Tuck and Honey?
Well, Tuck and Honey's gone, bro.
Oh, they left?
Gone. They left. That's what I'm saying, man. Thank you for rocking out, guys. Shout outs to everybody.
Yeah.
Shout outs to all y'all in the comment section. Shout outs to whoever watches this video, man. Thanks for stopping by and giving us your time. We respect that. And we are gamers, and we just give you our opinion on what we saw. And I'm not too impressed of what I saw on this PlayStation event. But at the end of the day, man, God bless all of y'all. Thank you, man. We appreciate it, and I appreciate it. Until next time, man. Peace out.